You're listening to Gufon Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Gufon Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Gufon Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Gufon Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Gufon Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Gufon, everybody. What is today, Monday? Is it to Monday? Wow. Monday, December 4th, to be exact, 2023. We're flying by this month, and we're flying by the seat of our pants. This has really been, I think, one of the fastest years in the history of time. Not just my life, time itself. Well, we're not going to waste any time talking about me. So tonight, we have got an exceptional, I'd have to say an exceptional show. I don't know how exceptional it is yet. I know it's exceptional because of all the warnings and all the people telling me, are you crazy? How can you have this guy on your show? Do you know what he's going to do to you? I'm like, let's find out. I don't think I've done anything other than accidentally accuse him of saying he was going to murder my family, which wasn't him. It wasn't him. That was Wolford, Christopher Wolford, who said that. God, I felt so awful for like 3 weeks. I was saying that. Oh, this is why people are the worst when it comes to remembering shit. All right. I prove it here all the time. But he is here tonight. I'm going to call him Joe. You'll see his name / KMF, King Milkfart. For those of you who don't know, last week I had Chupacabra and Red Panda Koala and Alien Girl. And we all talked about what King Milkfart supposedly had been doing to people. I was hoping to see some sort of evidence. There were some audio clips, but that's why tonight I think is going to be a little bit, and we'll have Red Panda Koala come back on and Tupa if they want. I know Red Panda said he would, to rebut and talk about whatever it is we're going to talk about tonight. But there's evidence tonight that proves that not everything is what it seems, and that people want to believe what they want to believe, see what they want to see. And I'm not saying King Milkfart is innocent. None of us are really innocent in this field when it comes to, playing on X, Twitter, whatever. But this is another level. This is where someone is being accused of doing things that are crimes. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants that out there. And I don't think it would be fair if we just automatically said, oh, I believe everything Tupa and Red Panda and Amy said. I believe everything they said. Because they sound so truthful. And so does King Milkfart. So does Joe, as I'm going to call him. Joe sounds like, Jesus, man, he reminds me of me in a way. It's like, I get it. I get the passion. But let's bring him on. Let's see why he is the most feared on X or Twitter, whatever, and maybe the internet itself. I mean, this goes pretty deep. So welcome to the show, Joe, King Milkfart. How you doing, man?
Hey, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate the opportunity to, clear the air of that circus.
This is crazy, though. You're just a guy. I mean, how can you create so much havoc? You're everywhere, it seems.
Yeah. I'm
it's
with
amazing.
CIA. I'm in the Church of Scientology. I'm in the NASA. Or no, I'm sorry. The NASA secret police are going to get me. I'm not in that.
And we're gonna get
it's easy to lose track of.
Right? And we'll get to all of that pretty much as fast as this hour and a half, 2 hours goes.
Sure.
But you brought evidence with you. So here you are in X now, formerly known as Twitter. Is this the only place you're at? Or are you on? Right?
Yeah, as of right now, I have an X presence. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on Reddit. Pretty much it. I made a Blue Sky, but like all the other, Twitter knockoffs, that one never really caught on.
I'm afraid I'm going to wake up with a horse's head in my bed tomorrow morning. I'm just kidding.
Oh, for having me on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I'm so dangerous. I actually considered for a second, like, should I dress up like Dracula, just as like a thing? But that's way more time than I feel is really necessary to spend on these baseless accusations. But
well,
I don't know where you want to start. You want to?
I want to start. Well, we're here for the drama naturally. People want to know why there's so much drama around you. But what I want to know is, why are you in this field anyway? Are you in it because you had an experience? I mean, growing up, did you have experiences? What's your deal in the past?
Yeah, I've always been, I'll just start from square one. I'll try to make it as quick as possible.
All right, yeah.
Grew up very religious, went through the whole angsty teen atheism thing. But shortly after graduating high school, my friends and I, me and 5 other witnesses, actually had a very profound UFO sighting in my friend's backyard. A guy named Tim, I'm still very good friends with to this day. And at the time, I didn't even consider it like I just saw something incredible from an alien or anything like that. I was just like, I saw a UFO in its most literal sense, an unidentified flying object. I won't bore you with the details, but after the 2017 New York Times article came out, and I saw that the mainstream media was starting to actually give this its due credit, and it seemed like the Pentagon was actually starting to admit what it should have admitted a long time ago. I'm like, okay. And I started following it and became very invested. I was on Reddit for a while. I actually met some people who are also on Twitter. They probably were at the time too on Reddit. I've made a lot of great friends just in the community. I've gone to a few events locally. I'm in the East Coast, so New York City is about as far as I'll honestly go for anything. But and I'm just really passionate about it because I truly believe that there are bureaucrats in suits, and the people in the military-industrial complex are unrightfully holding keys to knowledge of our place in the universe, and it's holding humanity back in more ways than I can count. And that's
now. So let's just fast forward, because you get an account on Twitter, right? And you just start. Was it a normal beginning? I mean, were you fighting with everybody immediately? I mean, how was it?
Oh man, that was probably about 2 years ago. I've only been on Twitter since like the end of.
You're kidding. That's it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I moved from Reddit to Twitter probably 2021, maybe 2022. I honestly can't remember. It's been about 1.5 years, 2 years.
Wait, hold on. So you had this reputation on Reddit of being this massive troll guy who can take anybody down with.
Oh, I highly doubt that on Reddit.
Maybe. So it started after Reddit. Maybe people were thinking it. Oh, I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to find out when this all came to head. Like, why are you this figure that people are so scared of? So you were on Reddit, jumped over to Twitter just about 2 years ago.
Yeah. And I know a lot of this whole conspiracy of like I'm somehow working with Lou Elizondo to silence people started because Lou followed me. Lou doesn't even follow my current account. So anyone who says that he does, you can just go look for yourself. He does not. But he followed my previous account, which was banned for ban evasion, which doesn't make sense because I never was banned to evade anything. But if you look at my Twitter bio, there's an explanation on to what I assume actually happened. It was not for hate and harassment, and I can show the email to anyone who questions that if they think I'm lying. Sorry, where was I? Yeah, but moved to X, and I asked Lou Elizondo in a public thread. I said, "Hey, man, I'm a big fan. I love what you're doing. It would make my month if you would throw a brother a follow." And I assumed because he was just a nice guy who was probably in a good mood that day, capitulated with a button click. Like, why not make this dude's day?
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And from that, it became this, Lou Elizondo harassment. The Lou Elizondo endorses KingMilkFart's harassment group. KingMilkFart's, a misogynistic criminal who stalks people and
Wait a minute.
all this other shit.
Wait. You're saying so immediately when Lou became or friended you?
No, I'm so sorry. No. The reason why I got that reputation as being this big, bad, scary guy is purely because of Tupacabra and Red Panda, because I outed Tupacabra as being a thief and a bigot, and a pretty disgusting anti-Semite in a Discord that was actually linked to on his website, tupacabra.com. It's no longer his website. He'll tell you it got hacked. It did not. He just is unemployed and didn't pay the bill and could only steal from people for so long to pay for it that it lapsed, and I bought it for $5 a year. He had the link to that very Discord, which is still up to this day, where he said all of probably the most hateful, horrifying things any human being can say. Stuff that would definitely get you thrown off of television.
Wait, but hold on. I'm a little
sure.
I just don't understand. People just don't start attacking you. What is leading up to it's like, when you joined X? That's why I was asking about Reddit. Did you have some sort of attitude on Reddit of this big bad troll that people are scared of? Bring it over to Twitter, because you said as soon as Elizondo, I'm just saying what you said, as soon as Elizondo friended you, then the hate came. That just doesn't make sense, especially with what
I apologize. I did not mean that as soon as Lou followed my account, that's when the hate started. I assume that Lou following my account is what started him being tied into this wacky conspiracy. That's all that I meant. The hate started back in January of 2023. So
wow, that's really specific. Like, do you remember what it was exactly?
Yeah, people were starting to come out of the woodwork about how they had bought merchandise from Tupacabra, paid for it, never received it, and he was making them basically feel like it was their fault, saying like, "Oh, well, you just tell me, you needed that order right away. You'd have it by now had you told me it was so urgent," and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I'm starting to become a little suspicious of this guy.
Okay.
So I started listening to his spaces, and I'm like, oh, this guy's just like grifter extraordinaire. He's just a smooth talking guy who is always telling everyone, regardless of what they're saying, that he agrees and he appreciates them, is always plugging his merch. And so I opened up his merch page and looked at some of the art, and I'm like, a lot of this looks familiar. And a lot of it looked familiar because it was all stolen.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And anyone who says, if I make a claim, by the way, I'm not just making that claim and I can't back it up. These are literally the items that were on his store, and that's the item. If you type 90s logo into Google, it literally pops right up. So.
Oh yeah, I see you. Yeah, you're using your own thing there. I was trying to blow it up into one big screen. I couldn't do it. Okay, good. Well, you said you brought evidence with you tonight on other things we'll get.
Oh yeah. He did a timeline project to raise money, and it basically became beyond obvious to me that this guy was in this community because he found a niche community where he could host spaces for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at all hours. And a lot of people who might be looking for friends or just a place to get along with people start to feel really comfortable, and he preys on it.
Wait. I've been accused of that. And
that's the Timeline project that he never completed, trying to raise $5,000.
I mean, I've been accused of that. You know, all I do is do my show so I can make money, and that's not true. We don't make any money. It's not a lot to live off of.
I don't have any evidence whatsoever of you trying to get money out of anyone, but
no, I'm just saying I know what it feels like to be accused of that. Yeah, and is he just being nice guy and just being friendly with people? Why can't it just be that? Why is it a nefarious thing?
There's some more, just so I can prove my point there. Stolen art. Sorry.
So you're saying stolen art? Like, whose art is it?
Oh, it's just various like right there. Here, I'll pull it back up.
Yeah.
It's a hoodie, or not a hoodie, a beanie that he was selling on his website. Just, you can get it there on a different website. He just literally changed the font.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's $45 or whatever. But point is, it's like, okay, what's this guy doing? And on his website with all of these products is a link on the very front to a Discord page that he's an active participant of. And that Discord is the r/UFO Discord. In other words, the Discord set up to be, I guess, in conjunction with the community of the Reddit r/UFO board.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I welcome anyone and everyone to open that Reddit. It's still, or I'm sorry, that Discord. It is still very much up. And just do a search of anything that I show you tonight from Tupacabra, because it is still very much there, and he will lie to you and tell you it is taken out of context, and you can see the entire context there for yourself, should you not believe me. He was a very disturbing individual on that board. He posted things such as when talking about a gay person.
Oh, wow. Because he's a... Well, that's, that's looked down upon a little.
A little bit. How about that?
Yeah, I see it. Makes me scared looking at it. Jesus.
That's Red Panda. That's Red Panda. What led to Crystal Knocked? I don't know if people know what Crystal Knocked is. You might want to
I don't know what
that.
What is that? Can you say it?
Seeing as how he answered with George Floyd, I'd rather not.
Oh, okay. All right, then forget it. Yeah. It's bad, whatever it is. I support anyone who questions SH, Sandy, oh, geez. Yeah, well, people have their, wow.
Yep. Mm-hmm. They certainly do.
I mean, I don't know what to believe. I see it both ways, but, there's a lot of messed up shit going on with the Vegas thing and the other one, and I don't know what. Anyway, it is his opinion, of course, and he's allowed that, I guess. But
it's barely scratching the surface. I'll leave it at that. And I exposed him for that behavior.
Were those public?
Yes, they're all still public to this day.
Yeah, you wouldn't show anything private anyway.
No, I'm not going to show anything private. Here's a recording that I found funny.
Not playing yet.
Really? What did I just show?
Nothing happened.
Oh, you didn't hear any audio?
No, sir.
Oh, I am so sorry.
It's all right. I'm just glad that you have all this stuff at the ready. I got some stuff we'll get into in a little bit.
Like I said, this is literally my first time using OBS, so bear with me.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good.
Let's see. I can't get it to pipe the audio through VLC for whatever reason. Anywho, okay, it's a 3-second audio clip of Tupacabra saying, I have Jewish heritage, so I don't think I've ever said anything that disparaging about the Jewish people. And if you look at what I just showed a minute ago, I beg to differ. Anywho, I could go on, and I could literally spend 2 hours just showing you examples of stuff of that caliber and far worse. I won't bore you with it. Anyone who goes to that Discord, search his name, you can see it all for yourself. I've been accused, by the way, of having a Reddit history full of me saying the N-word. Chupacabra has accused me of that multiple times in public Twitter spaces. I have multiple times asked him to show me one example of me doing that. Never once seen it. My favorite response is, "I'm not playing your games," whenever I ask for evidence. That's usually his go-to, if I'm allowed to speak at all in the spaces that he's in, of course.
Hey, let me ask you.
Sure.
You know what a troll is, right? Everybody
100%.
knows. Are you a troll?
Can I be a troll? 100%. Am I would I classify myself as solely a troll? No. Do I troll sometimes? 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
But where are we why are people so afraid of you though? Like,
Because
I want to know
after I exposed this character and his daily spaces, of which he has a considerable following, and I'll give him that. He has basically made it his goal and put on this campaign to convince anyone who interacts with me that I'm this crazy person who will attack you and harass you if you do anything that I disagree with, which is just patently false. I dox people that I don't like. I have never doxed anybody. I have never doxed anybody, and I challenge anyone to prove otherwise.
That's a big statement, because that's what you're being accused of, as well as other things.
Here's Chupacabra posting a photograph of my entire immediate family, though.
Oh.
Here's Chupacabra's deleted tweet where someone chimed in and said, "Tupa, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you trying to show everyone Joe's full name / identity?" Here's Tupa's friend Nora, who reached out and wanted to be kept private, but too fucking bad. B Screen and Tupa have a revenge tour against KMF, and since they believe you are aligned with him, this was not to me, this was to a friend of mine.
Yeah.
They think you are an enemy. I personally do not believe you have any intention to harm others or stir up drama. Feel free to pause this and read this. Here's some more colorful stuff about the Jews on this side as well. And here's Tupa being blocked for, what was that? Oh yeah, doxing. I'm sorry, not blocked, suspended. Breaking our exposing private info rule.
How did they get a picture of your family?
I'll tell you exactly how they got a picture of my family.
Yeah. That's crazy. All right. How?
Because this crazy individual who decided to message me all sweet and flirty the other day after knowing I was coming on your show, who accused me of, doxing her or whatever. I have no idea where she even lives.
Yeah.
I just know she's in Canada. Oh, she also filed a police report with the Canadian Mounted Police against me. We had a really funny phone call with a Mountie. She read the name of my family business where I work in a Twitter Spaces where Chupacabra goaded her into it by basically saying how awful I was, what I was trying to do to him, how I was trying to, I think one of his original claims, and don't quote me on this, and I will say flat out, I can't back this up with concrete proof, but he's played the race card. And one of the things was, it's because he's a minority who has a voice, which is so unspeakably horseshit. I can't even entertain the idea, but convinced her that I was trying to silence him and goaded her, gave her, the website, said, "Here, look at it." He basically did everything other than say the name of my family company, but he had a close friend of his just say fuck it and read it out loud. And from there, she went on and bombed our Facebook. I could show you proof of that if you'd like.
Definitely, I'd like to see it. And that's from the person we saw, just Hey Ocean, whatever.
Hey Ocean. Yeah. Give me one sec.
Grandmaster UV. Hey, I'll get to the super chats when I can, guys. If you're throwing them down, Moonlicht, I saw it at 369. He says, "You don't look like Nixon. Are you sure he's evil?" Nixon? Where did they get that? That's funny. Thanks, Moonlight.
Let's see.
I figured while you were doing that, I'd shout out the people.
Yeah, no,
throwing out.
Yeah, please
appreciate
do,
that.
There's a lot to organize.
And somebody sent 555. Dorothy. Thanks, Dorothy. Appreciate it. And she says, oh, okay. Ah, darn it. I should have read it first. Now I can't read it. Tomorrow I'll read it differently. Thank you, Truthology, for ufology. All right. You found your thing yet?
No, I'll keep digging for it, but
right.
you can keep asking me stuff in the meantime.
Thanks, Paul.
I will find it, by the way. I'm not going to just let that slide and then not show it like Toop and Panda did on your show last week.
You know, this is so, I don't know what happened. I have a whole show of notes, and I've got only one of the 3 pages here, and I need that other. Oh, never mind. I found it. It's on the back.
Got it.
Never mind. All right. So you're not friends with Elizondo at all. Never met him. We went over that. All right. Hundreds. You're blamed for hundreds of people for
Being
attacking
doxxed?
hundreds of people. Yeah.
Okay, can someone name 1% that is not Toop or Panda?
So you're not 100% innocent, but you're not a line stepper. Like, you wouldn't step over the line and dox somebody, or
no.
So
In fact, one of the things he accused me of on the show last week was he said that I doxed his children, or like I was uploading photos of his children.
Yeah. What about that?
I sure would like. What a fantastic question. What about that? When was that? I've never seen that. Dude. I don't know who your children are. I don't care who your children are. I think you're a sick bastard, but
I'm almost
show me some goddamn evidence of me doing that, for fuck's sake. Like, why is that so difficult?
So there hasn't been any evidence to prove what they're saying you did happen.
Not that I've seen.
The really criminal stuff.
No, absolutely not. Harassing is one thing, but stalking, sexualizing children was my favorite. What the fuck does that even mean? And why are you complaining about it on Twitter or YouTube and not filing a report with the FBI yesterday if someone was sexualizing a child?
That is a valid question.
Tupa regularly hangs out in spaces with a guy named Hephaestus Finord, who's a self-admitted pedophile, though. But
I'm going to play this. Let's get to this important thing. Yeah, right. Neither here nor there. That's how we're going to end that one.
Yeah.
Doxing the OnlyFans person. Let me play this clip so you could hear.
Please.
You probably know it, but I want to
go for it.
Let those who haven't heard it. Here we go. And, I can't say enough. Thank you for doing this and allowing us to put you on the spotlight, or allowing me to put you on the spot.
I got nothing to hide. That's been my ethos this entire time, is that I'm being accused of all these things, and yet the only people who believe it are people who won't talk to me.
Yeah, I get it, man. I go through that too, so I feel for you there. But let's see what they say.
Go for it.
See what they say. All right, hold on.
Is what it looks like. And this idea, the continued denial until proof is shown, and then it becomes, what was KMF? What did he say one time? I never did. What he did was he posted somebody's a picture of somebody making it look like they had an OnlyFans account. He denied ever doing that. The victim of this person, the victim is a female ufologist on Twitter. So it was a public post. That's a horrifying.
All right, what about that?
You got it. Pulling it up right now. That's Hey Ocean. The person that they're talking about.
Oh, okay.
And it was basically me doing you know what? Fuck you for what you just did to my family and our family business. And I'm actually pulling up a whole page about it right now. And anyone who wants to look further into this, tupacabra.com, you can check it out. This is a page on there. Let me pull that up. Boom. I did not make this, by the way. This was a good Samaritan of the community, if you will. This was the photo, though, and I apologize, I can't get that more zoom. God damn it!
No, I got it zoomed in. It's good.
Okay. This, as a fuck you, after she read the name of my company and doxed it, my family and our names and all of that.
Why would she do that, though? Why would she do that to you?
Because she was in a spaces where Tupacabra spent several hours telling her about what a horrible person I am, and she just sat there eating it up.
Okay.
And then Chupacabra fed her to the website of my family business. He basically got my information
I see.
through a separate person named Jules, who I unfortunately trusted and gave my personal phone number to, who turns out hangs out with them in those Twitter spaces all the time. He turned around, reverse searched my number, got my name, got my family business, found the website. That's how he got that photo of me and my family. It was pulled directly off of our company website.
Understood. So it was a public photo, just he had to search for it and know where to go to get it.
Correct. And guess what else was a public photo? This one.
Oh,
because
okay.
It's not from an OnlyFans. It's from her Instagram account that she had listed on her Twitter account under the bio for website.
Okay.
It listed to her public Instagram account as a very childish fuck you, of which I have apologized publicly 3 separate times now.
I saw.
I MS Paint slapped an OnlyFans logo on the corner of it as a crude, childish fuck you. And and I shouldn't have done it. That apparently is revenge porn.
Oh, that's what that is?
That's the closest thing that I have seen or heard of me doing anything that would constitute anything as such. And that, I think we can agree, is quite the mental gymnastics one would have to do to come to the conclusion that that would qualify as revenge porn.
Red Panda Koala says, you and Lou are going to jail.
He's been saying that for 1.5 years.
Yeah, it'd be hard. It's hard to prove.
What am I going to jail for, Panda? That's what I keep asking. What is the charge? And I never get a response. Oh, for doxing, harassing, but I haven't done that. I did this one childish thing with Hey Ocean. And by the way,
oh, he got disconnected. Man, that was weird. All I heard was, and by the way, he'll be back. All right, I'm going to get another clip ready. And then he'll come back and we'll be good to go for the next clip. You know, in a way, what it sounds like to me is, and I'm not saying this is happening, Tupa and Red Panda, he's back. It almost sounds like no matter what Joe does, King Milkfart does, it'll never be right in the eyes of Tupa and Red Panda. And I'm not, we'll talk about that if you want to talk about it. I'm not saying that's the truth. All I'm saying is that's what it seems like. Because I have been in Joe's situation. I'm still in it, as a matter of fact, being blamed for things you're not doing. It's the worst. And I always say the same thing. Prove it. I swear, if you can prove it, I'll give you $10,000. I will leave ufology. And they never come up. That's what happened with the Scambian. Never had the proof. Oh, here he is. All right. You know what I mean? It's like when you need to see it, it never happens.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You're good.
I have absolutely no idea what the hell just happened there.
Yeah, that was weird. It sounded like you were mad.
Yeah, and I completely lost my train of thought, so that probably looked like shit, so I apologize. Here's that thing that I promised I would not forget, though. At the bottom of the screen, bottom right corner. This is
what the family does while working with the company, harassing women, people of color, people online, and at the workplace. Check the reviews. Their son is currently going through court for it, and he still works there. I wouldn't want this creep in my house.
On my family's company Facebook page as a review, as a 0-star review. So, thanks.
But okay, so
that was before I did that Photoshop, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I did that as a fuck you after I'm like, I cannot believe this person who I've never met would do something this egregious because of hearsay.
So you really didn't do anything for her to act this way.
If I did,
you didn't dox her.
If I doxed her, show me where I doxed her. It just simply didn't happen.
Who do you think did it, if anybody?
I've never seen evidence of her even being doxed.
Oh. So you're just saying it.
Yeah.
I thought there was evidence that, okay.
If there is, I'm open to it. Never seen it.
Okay, so far you're batting 1,000, it seems like. So far, the evidence and other things, so far you're clearing the
I
slate.
genuinely feel bad that I'm wasting your time, Rich.
Nah, don't worry about it. What are we doing? What else are we doing? I want to play this. This is fun. Everybody likes drama. All right, let's play. Let's play. Wait, look, you're the baddest motherfucker on Twitter, X, whatever.
I don't know about that.
People are scared of. I know. But now you're gonna have this reputation, and people are gonna think that, oh my God, he went on Gufon. Gufon listened to it. He bought into it. Gufon believes everything he's saying. You know, I believe what I want to believe and what I see. I believe in evidence.
Exactly.
And I can see you. I couldn't see them when I talked to them. So kudos for that, by the way. I didn't know. I didn't think you were going to show your face. I'm like, this guy's not going to show his face, so I won't get all.
I have nothing to hide. I'll show you my fucking driver's license. I don't care.
But when I talked to you before the show, I feel you're being honest. Everybody knows I'm into that body language shit. All right, let me play this. This is about B, who didn't go along with Tupa. I don't know. It's about 50 seconds.
Sure, go for it.
Let's see what this is about. But how can you be innocent on everything? Everything? Are you telling me you're innocent on everything like me? Because I'm innocent on everything I do.
No, I will tell you straight up. I was guilty of doing that very childish Photoshop.
That's really not. That's nothing. I'm talking the illegal shit. You're innocent of anything. Well, who would admit it?
Well, I mean, we can go down the list of accusations. I have those here. But yeah, if you want to play clip first, go ahead. It's totally
clip first, then we'll go back. We'll go back and forth. All right, here we go. This is your life. I actually feel a little bad doing this to you, but here we go.
It's fine.
All right. Now I don't feel bad. Here we go. No, I do. No, I don't.
So here's him doxing a PTSD Navy veteran kid, or admitting to it. Her name's B. She's a really sweet lady, and she was targeted because she didn't go along with the Chupacabra cancellation. And so here's some audio of that.
Is this relevant to you?
Milkfart confesses that he has fed information.
Here we go.
And that he doxed Beverly's child.
Sure, just FYI, she's the one behind that image, though.
You know what? I've had just about enough of your false accusations. I really have. I have sat here and watched you attack everybody in the community that were friends or acquaintances or just in the way of your hate tirade.
All right. What do you got to say to that? I mean, that's pretty bad for an accusation as far as that goes. What happened?
Yeah, what was the accusation? That I doxed her son?
Yeah.
Did you hear me dox her son in that recording?
I did not.
Exactly.
I don't know, really. It didn't have anything to do with it, really.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
Do you now see my conundrum?
Wait a second. Hold on. I want to play this one more time. Let's just take a little look. All right. Here we go. I want to get it exact. All right. Come on, Rich. Don't be stupid.
To accept this. So here's him doxing a PTSD Navy veteran kid, or admitting to it.
Admitting to it. That's what the charge is.
Her name's B. She's a really sweet lady, and she was targeted because she didn't go along with.
So apparently, we're going to hear a recording of you admitting it. All right, here we go.
Yep.
Chupacabra cancellation. And so here's some audio of that.
King Milkfart confesses that he has fed information and that he doxed Beverly's child.
Sure, just FYI, she's the one behind that image, though.
You know what? I've had just about enough of your false accusations. I really have. I have sat here
there's
and watched
nothing.
you attack everybody.
Yeah, there's nothing because she goes on for another 8 seconds.
Yeah.
That is just, maybe they played the wrong clip, but all right, your turn. So now you're still batting 1,000. Right. All right, now your turn.
Well, I don't know what you like. Here's a whole funny list. KMS troll history. I guess this triggered Tupa because someone just said I was a harmless troll or something. Making false rape accusations. Okay, against who? Blackmail against who?
Wait,
Stalking.
hold on.
Sorry,
because number one, didn't mean to interrupt it, but I had to. Making false rape accusations is one of the worst things you could be, other than
severe.
A pedo. It's bad. Now, how does that happen to you? or
Right.
anybody. What did you? I mean, what are they confusing this with?
To the best of my knowledge, what they are confusing that with is there was a character named Paranormal Chris who was a troll. He's no longer on Twitter, or he rebranded under a different name or something. I don't know. I don't follow him. Who someone said, I think this guy is a convicted rapist. Here's a transcript of a court case that has his full name, and I'm not going to tell you his full name. I don't want, but if you want to go look this up to prove that I'm not lying, it is out there. So anyone can go look this up, and you can find the transcript. What I did to Paranormal Chris publicly, this was not like, ooh, look what I have. I'm trying to do shit shady behind the scenes. I said, Chris, this is very concerning. What do you have to say about this? Is this you or is this someone else? Blocked, never got a response.
Why do you think that?
It's not. I will say this for the record. It doesn't look good, but it's also not an admission of guilt on his part.
No, I know,
but here,
it should just answer it, get it over with. That's how I
should. It should. But let's say, you know what? For the sake of argument, let's say he got spooked and he's not even that person, and he is no such person, right?
Yeah.
I didn't accuse him of rape.
Okay. Well, thank God. Where's the evidence anyway, right? There's none. Right. Okay.
Blackmail.
Well,
I have no idea. I've heard that I've been blackmailing UFO Shane. I've heard that I've been blackmailing. Oh God. I'm actually having trouble remember. UFO Dr. Fred, whoever the hell that guy is. Blackmail. I don't think I was accused of blackmailing Kimball.
That's a bad. Both those first two are bad. The first four, they're all bad.
They're all bad, but you know what I did find like sort of morbidly funny is that 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I feel like he really had to stretch and he couldn't even get a solid 10. Because like though you could kind of combine those into just 2.
True. Yeah, just like the 10 Commandments. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so
show me here's my big thing. You can accuse me of all those things, but what genuinely shocked me about, I guess, the community as a whole, not as a whole, because there's been a gigantic outpouring of people who have 2 logical brain cells to rub together who have said, like, I don't see any evidence of what they're talking about. But just the amount of people who will say King Milkfart's this, that, and the other thing, and has done this, that, and the other thing, not only never seeing a shred of evidence to back up such an accusation, but to not even inquire for any.
Okay. That's interesting. Yeah.
It's very shocking. And I think that it's sort of an environment that's fostered in these Twitter spaces that are held by people like Tupa, because I've noticed personally that anyone who speaks up and asks for evidence is told things like, oh, what, you don't believe me? You calling me a liar? I'm not playing your game. And it's like, no one should have to ask. That should be the default. You should present evidence to back up your claim before the person you're presenting your claim to even has time to ask for it.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
Oh my God, this is yeah. I mean, I'm going through what you're going through now. I mean, I have. I totally can feel. It is. I tell everybody, I mean, I lost good people because of what happened, and some of them come back, but then some of them just don't want to hear about it anymore. But they're also, I got another clip to play, a couple of them actually, just 3 more. But they're actually accusing you too of other things, like going after Grush and creating factions of groups of people. Like, do you have time to do all that?
No, God, no.
Do you actually have a full-time job?
I do. I have a full-time job, and they've Red Panda. He swears it's not him, except the email makes all the same grammatical errors that he makes on both his main and his sock account. And called and emailed my work and accused me of doing things like accusing people of rape. Thank God I work with my family, and I could be like, listen, my 2 brothers who I run this company with, here's what's actually going on. And they go, oh, wow, that's some horse shit. And we move along. But if I was someone who worked for, Best Buy, like, I'd be out of a job.
Yeah.
No questions asked. And they're willing to do that to people.
I know. It's been done to me. I know. It sucks.
Yeah.
And all you're doing really is nothing really. You're not doing anything bad, just having a different opinion, it sounds like.
I don't
At
like
that point.
Chupacabra because I think he's a genuinely bad person. I expose all bad, nefarious actors that I can. It's not a full-time job of mine. I just call it as I see it, honestly. I don't have some deep black library of research where I'm, accumulating a database of people on UFO Twitter. Red Panda has actually accused me of hacking into his phone and deleting evidence of his accusations against me, though. That's pretty
You
hilarious.
got to prove that before they have to show like, hey, I caught you red-handed. Here's what you did. I got it. It leads right back to you. But that never
it's the perfect crime. It's the perfect crime if
why?
because they don't have to show evidence to support their claims if I hacked into their phone and deleted it.
Oh, right. What am I thinking? Yeah. See, I don't even think that way. I didn't know to even think that. But you're going through it. Well, and I know they're listening. I see they're here, and
sure, I'm sure they
and
are.
I don't. And look, I haven't. I felt the same way when they told their story. Like I believed them when they were telling me. Even they didn't
They're
show
very
any
charismatic.
evidence, though. Yeah,
they're very
but
charismatic.
it's because I didn't research it enough yet, and I didn't know.
It's fair enough.
That's all it is. And
Yeah.
I didn't need to know because I wasn't being attacked by you.
And
so I didn't really care.
It's kind of a waste of everyone's time. Like at the end of the day, like who benefits?
Yeah, I was going to ask. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what's the end game here?
Qui bono, as they say. I probably said that wrong.
If it all ended tomorrow, nothing really changes in your life, right?
No.
Other than just seeing all this negativity.
I like being on Twitter because I want UFO transparency, and I like making goofy dick jokes and drawing funny Luigis. And if I see someone who's a racist trying to actively scam money out of the people in the community who I consider friends, I'll say something. And I would hope anyone else would too.
Do you have proof? Do you have proof they're scamming?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
You do? Is that
Yes.
what you showed? Because you showed me the hats earlier, but I didn't think that he was doing anything wrong at that point. Like, is there more to that story?
Absolutely. Give me one sec here.
Oh no! What did I do? All right. Well, you're getting
the very name Chupacabra is a copywritten name by someone who is not Chupacabra, not Sam. So he stole, first of all, that name, but that's not scamming. Let's get to actual scamming.
True. Hey, caramba, man.
Just got to pull it up on Twitter.
This is going to be strange. Like after this episode, man, I don't know what's going to be said or how people are going to feel. And I know they're going to be mad at me because they think look, because I've gone through what you're going through and I understand your side of it. If what you're saying is all true. And to me, it sounds pretty legit.
So here's the timeline.
Okay. All right, good. Thank you.
This is back in 28th of February, because remember I said this all started like around January-ish?
Yeah. Okay.
So that was when the first people started being like, hey, where's the thing I paid for?
For those who don't know, selling prints was Matt's idea, says Chupacabra. Matt ordered a set, requested that they be on canvas, not paper. Totally different cost and shipping, and told me to send the unwanted items from the set to other people.
So blah, blah, blah. That's why he doesn't get his product. Flash forward. 19th of August. I received and fulfilled all 66 orders from my website after I began to raise money for my UFO timeline, which never happened, by selling art prints. I was attacked by this hate group with claims I violated copyright. Okay, the hate group was me, and you did violate copyright. One day later, how so? Because he uses the word name Chupacabra, and that's a copywritten name that is literally trademarked by someone else. And then you can go Google that and see for yourself.
I didn't catch that you said that earlier.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I probably glazed over it.
No, I glazed listened, I think.
No worries. And then, so this was the 19th.
All the money, yeah. 19th.
And then after a couple more people came out and said, no, dude, for real, like, you never gave me my shit. Suddenly he's taking a tally and 8 months later getting people's refunds in order. So yeah, there's proof that they're scamming.
What were they out? $35, $45
each? I couldn't tell you. Probably maybe I think a hoodie was like 65 or something, but you know, it was multiple people. And
yeah.
I'll tell you right now, I cannot prove to you the exact concrete numbers or anything other than what I've been told, but
that basically just shows
yeah.
That the orders were filled and then they were refunded, but we don't know why they were refunded.
Well, he said, I'm working on getting you all refunds. The people who spoke up, I'm sure were refunded. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people paid for things that they never received, and I just didn't want to make a big deal out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
But
I'm gonna play this next clip now.
Sure.
This one is, I don't know. It says about the kid again. Let me just go to the.
If it's about a kid, I would really like to address any accusation about me regarding a child. I'll tell you that, because that's.
Well, let me play it.
That actually makes me mad.
All right, I think I've got a couple of minutes here. Let me just get to the chunk part of it, so we don't have to wait. It says around 42:56, and I'm going to go to 42:30, and just roll into it. Here we go.
DMs, made a public post, and like was in unison against this kind of behavior, it'd be over overnight.
Hold on, I want to respond real quick. KMF said LMFAO. No one said anything about any kid. I have several posts I'm looking at right now where he took photographs of my underage nephews and nieces, posted pictures of them, commented their names under posts that I did, saying, you know, this is what he's doing. He created accounts with the faces of children, and then use those accounts to comment on my own post with those children's names. And
wait, is he saying that you did that? Right?
I have absolutely no idea what the fuck he is talking about.
Let me go back a little bit, or just continue because it gets a little interesting. Yeah. Here we go.
Instance, a child is holding a certificate. My nephew's holding a certificate with a bunch of private information on it, location, name, all of that stuff. So and most of them, they're with their parents. My brother's been getting photographs of his house texted to him. This is not normal.
They hacked Chupacabra's mom's Facebook and posted that she died. And so for like a day and a half.
Do you need the comment here? Or?
Come the fuck on.
What's that about?
There was so much to unpack there. Hold up.
Okay.
What was that about a certificate?
You want me to replay it?
Yeah, and then pause it after that certificate part because I didn't even understand what he was saying there.
Yeah, no problem. Let me just get it to the. Let me go back. We'll listen to the full.
Yeah.
If you need to speak up, you can do it. You know, just let me know. All right, here we go.
Examples, and because these women and like me and Tupa and some other people have been willing to, like, publicly talk about and show what has happened to us, we end up getting targeted extra hard because they don't like that, right? They want everyone to be timid and afraid to talk about their stories. And there, like I said, there's hundreds of people who have been targeted by this group since 2017, and there's not hundreds of people who speak out about it because they're traumatized, literally. And I don't have, it would be better, right? And I told you guys this, like, if everyone in the UFO community who made a public post about Ashton's DMs made a public post and like was in unison against this kind of behavior, it'd be over overnight.
Hold on, I want to respond real quick. KMF said LMFAO. No one said anything about any kid. I have several posts I'm looking at right now where he took photographs of my underage nephews and nieces, posted pictures of them, commented their names under posts that I did, saying, you know, this is what he's doing. He created accounts with the faces of children, and then use those accounts to comment on my own posts with those children's names. In one instance, a child is holding a certificate. My nephew's holding a certificate with a bunch of private information on it, location, name, all of that stuff. So and most of them.
Yeah, you can pause it there.
That's a pretty bad accusation. What's up with that, man?
Yeah, I would. Your guess is fucking as good as mine. What?
Huh? You never even heard of that?
No, a certificate.
Wow.
A certificate with a child's private information was posted. Okay, did you file a police report? You said that you were looking at accounts that were posting images of. Okay, can you prove that then? Because I've never seen any of that shit. Blur their faces out. Show me that those posts even fucking exist, Tupa. Because I don't even believe that they exist.
That's what I was hoping would happen that night, is that we would see that stuff.
I think he's full of shit there.
I don't know, man. I mean, that's pretty bad accusation.
I will say this. I will say this.
Yeah.
If somebody did post your nieces and nephews in any facet or their images or doxed you or anyone in your family, you need to file a police report against them. You need to report all of those posts, and you need to take that information to the proper authorities. I can guarantee you it was not me. But if you feel it was me, press those charges against me, and I will happily prove it was not in court. Happily.
That's a strong statement. I mean,
you can take that to the bank. I have nothing to hide. Unlike you, Tupa.
That is amazing stuff. Man, I know exactly how it feels, but see, people are saying Gufon is eating it up. Well, when they show me evidence,
ask whoever has a problem with you, quote, eating it up. Where like my Jedi mind tricks are coming into play. Like, do they have a question? Do they have a question that could, like, topple this whole house of cards that KMF just built? Ask me whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying to find out, and I want you to answer so you can just clear this shit up. And they're going to respond in their manner on probably. Maybe they'll come back and talk. I hope they come back and talk about it. I have a feeling.
Oh, they 100% will.
I hope so.
They will 100%, and they'll do the same thing where they'll show you photos of things that do not say what they purport them to say. They'll play recordings that say, "Here's King Milkfart saying this," and then you'll hear the recording where no one says
never
this.
Happened.
They bank on people not looking into it as well.
Yes, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
It's exactly it. They know nobody's going to look into it.
Exactly.
And, you would go by that logic. I would go by that logic if I wanted to be a troll. And I know people don't look into it, but somebody someday will.
Sure.
That's why I never do that shit. And that's probably why, you seem like you're not breaking the law. I don't know yet, man. I hear your side of it and it makes sense. And when I hear their side of it, it makes sense. That's why you see me on when they were on me going, oh my God, that's terrible. And now I'm here saying,
no, you handled that fine. Like, I have no problem with that because, again, you were hearing one side of a pretty insane story with some pretty insane accusations.
So all I can do is shake my head and move forward. It's not like I'm buying into anything. I'm just listening and making my own judgment.
Yeah, you had no reason to believe otherwise.
Right. And look, I don't want you to be this bad person because I'm actually surprised this conversation turned this way. I really am. I didn't know what to expect. But I didn't expect that I would be not buying into it, but agreeing with a lot of the stuff you're saying. And you know why? Because I'm going through it and been through it.
And you know what? You could disagree. And guess what? I'm not going to attack you for it. Because
I'm looking to disagree, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking to disagree. It's not easy, but it wasn't easy with them either. I was trying to bullshit, you're like, there's nowhere for me to jump in. Now, next time they come on, I'm going to be well versed in this whole saga. So it'll be different. I hope they come on. I want to thank
they will.
King Milkfart Harassment Archive threw down $5 to say who sent King Milkfart the false rape claim about Paranormal Chris. Who sent KMF the information about Bees Con, Cody? Who made the presentation? Who made who?
I mean, were those three questions or one? I'm sorry.
I'll do one at a time. Who sent KMF the false rape claim about Paranormal Chris?
Okay, it was not a false rape claim. It was a transcript of an actual court case that you can go look up right now. And like I have told you the 25 other times that you have asked me to rat out the person who did that research, you can S my D. Next question.
Who sent KMF the information about Bees Con, Cody?
Bees Con Code. Oh.
I guess, yeah.
No,
was it Cody? Yeah. Is that what she means?
Yeah.
Was it Cody who sent the information?
No, okay. So I'm surprised you didn't play a clip because they're always playing this clip where B confesses who her son is to me in a Spaces, and his name was Cody, and she tells me that that's her son. And that was a recording that I know Panda has also tacked on that cute little AI voice where it says, "Here's the recording of King Milkfart doxing B's son," and it's literally me going, "I don't know who Cody is," and then B saying, "Here's who Cody is." So,
okay.
Yeah. Next question.
And who made the presentation?
What presentation?
I guess about the information about B's con Cody. I don't know.
I don't know what presentation.
Well, we're good. We're 2 for 3. Thank you, King Milkfart Harassment
Yes, sir.
Archive.
So I don't know if you can specify the presentation. Maybe I'll know, but I don't know what you mean.
So I have 2 clips left, and I think these are really interesting.
Go for it.
Only because this whole conversation is so strange. I like it because I feel like you're honest with me. I feel like you're telling the truth.
And can you do me a favor? And this will probably help you as well, because I'm sure you're going to get shit for just having me on. Did you play me any of these clips prior to me coming on the air? Do I know what's coming?
No, I never played these. This is from the show I did with them.
Exactly. So
And,
go for it.
I haven't played it since. I haven't even listened to this. So
I just want to make it clear
till today. Yeah. What's that?
Oh, I was saying I just wanted to make it clear that, like, you're not playing cooked clips that were like clipped out to push a narrative. I have no idea.
Oh, hell no.
Play. Yeah.
I don't play those games. All right, here we go. But you have to ask. I get it. No problem.
Grush, like, let's be real. Like, it matters, and this is what they've done. And my whole beat, even on before this shit, was covering like intelligence community infiltration, like historically of media and scientists, and like how people get targeted and whatnot.
How did this group go after Grush? I don't know if that's very well known.
Good question.
Yeah, so I have some audio here.
That's interesting. Like when he first came out, or
right
just
before
recently?
he came out. Right before he came out, Sawan, who is one of these characters that's like in KMF's little crew there, he was trying to dox and harass him. And actually, let me see too. Even Leslie King talked about it on the New York Times podcast about specifically UFO Twitter. So here, and look at there. Here's another thing where, right, like mentally unstable people are put up to do things by other people on like fed information. So here's him kind of talking about. He was asked about why he did that, and just to be clear, he was like saying like we're gonna flesh out this.
Oh yeah, sorry, I let it go a little further, but
no, it's okay.
I heard you laughing there about
Sawan.
That was I've seen
Sawan's
Sawan around.
Fucking lunatic.
Why? Who is
He's just
Sawan?
a wild card. He's a guy on UFO Twitter who one day he has. My favorite thing to say about Sawan, and this anyone who knows Sawan will agree, he has no chill setting. There's no chill setting on Sawan. He is a 9 or he is a 10.
Wow.
On any given day, and he says a lot of stuff that I actually vehemently disagree with. But I think that he's overall got a good heart. His heart's in the right place. But yeah, he has a tendency to scream things out of anger and frustration that he probably should take a minute and think about before doing that. But what was that clip proving? Again, like what was that clip proving?
Just that they were talking about how I don't know.
Yeah. So they made an accusation that this started before Grush came out. There was some sort of, I guess, harassment of Grush.
Yes.
And Sawan was in my crew. And A, what harassment? B, Sawan's a lunatic.
All right, let me play a little bit because I think the next 30 seconds tells us something.
Sure.
If not, then I'm done with clips.
This whistleblower David Grush, before his name was public, he was calling him a cockroach, which is another common thing that they do, like very kind of like demeaning language.
So do I.
Yeah.
Closure. Mike told Sawan to go after David Grush.
They say go after. Like, nobody's going after. You're just putting a comment down on X, right? Or what does that mean?
I don't know what it means. Go after.
Continue. Yeah, let's continue.
I got a question for Swan. Why did you go against Grush? early on before he went public? Someone told you that he was a disinfo agent. Who told you he was a disinfo agent?
First of all, then that's why I stopped following Mike, because Mike tried to put me on to oust Goosh because
Not
Goosh
me,
come out.
Mike.
Okay, which
Mike?
Which Mike are you talking about, Swan? Disclosure Mike?
And he did say disclosure Mike.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you want to comment on that? I think I'm lost.
I don't know what the fuck that had to do with me at all.
I don't know either, man.
Per usual, when they accuse me of something and I ask for evidence, in the rare instances where they provide something, it always leaves me going, what the fuck did I just listen to and why did you present it?
What is there that I haven't brought up that they're accusing you of that's criminal?
Let's see.
Because we've already got you being what? Stalker, harasser.
Yep, international jewel thief is probably in there somewhere.
International's good.
I don't.
Is there anything else that they've said? Like, because there's a lot of stuff.
Oh, they've said so much. I could not even begin to.
Let's get away
quantify it.
Let's do this. So
I want to play you one clip though, and I'm actually going to do. How do I get this to play? Because I can't pipe it through. Fuck.
Unless you want to send it to me and I could play it.
Yeah.
Send it through StreamYard.
Yeah, I could do. Oh, you can do that.
Yeah.
You can send files through StreamYard. Beautiful.
And then I wanted to ask you about the Anjali thing too.
Sure. How do I add the file?
It should be self.
Yeah, I'm looking for it here. It says comments, private chat. I'm just not seeing like a add.
It should be where it says present at the bottom, maybe. You're in StreamYard, right?
Yeah. I'm in the StreamYard window. Oh, do I have to like log in or make a StreamYard account? Fuck it.
Oh no, don't bother. Well, wait. Yeah, you are. You're using it because I got your name and everything. Even though you're using OBS, you have to be using StreamYard to be here.
Yeah, I'm looking in the StreamYard thing. The OBS is just my camera.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to add a file. But what I can do is I can just upload it. Or, you know what? No, I know. I'll put it on X and I'll just shoot you the link and you can just play it. How about that?
Very easy.
Beautiful.
While I'm waiting for that, I'm going to play the rest of that clip. Here we go.
Sure, go for it.
The same disclosure Mike that found out all that random.
And then let's play this too. Here's Sean Kirkpatrick, who's talked about this exact same group, and Swan's taking credit.
Oh yeah,
for it.
this is about the hate groups. That's right.
Multiple times, like what he's faced. They talked about, like, for people who are like, oh, this doesn't matter. This is just drama. They talked about it at NASA's first ever UFO hearing. They've talked about it multiple times since then. They talked about it at NASA's second ever UFO hearing. Here's Sean Kirkpatrick like a week ago talking about it at the Hayden Center, which is Michael Hayden's think tank, who's a former CIA director. And the Hayden Center liked this post, by the way. So, like, this shit matters.
You already sent that?
Sorry?
You sent that over?
Did that go through?
Oh, I'm checking. I don't see it on Twitter yet.
Oh, no. Sorry, I was listening to that clip.
Oh.
Let me see here. Here we go. I'm sending you. I'm just going to text. I'm just going to send you the link on the StreamYard chat, actually. Share. How do I share? Man, I can use Google Drive when I'm not live on camera, but it really is. I feel like an idiot trying to do this in real time. Copy link. Anyone with the link. Perfect. Boom. Go over there. Live chat. Can't chat without logging in. God damn it. Damn it, StreamYard. All right. Gufon at Gufon 2021.
Let's see if I can just go random here. Yeah, somebody said, Gufon, don't let your channel get taken over by drama. Stay true to your channel.
If you check your notifications, I just you were just tagged in a tweet with a link to a Google Drive file And that's an audio recording of Chupacabra venting his frustration in a Twitter Spaces. And it's scary because that's the kind of person we're dealing with.
All right. We're slowing down here, so I'm gonna play this while you still have to get the link sent over.
Oh no! If you look on your Twitter notifications, I just tweeted out a link, and I tagged you, so it should say so and so mentioned you. It's not going to come from me; it comes from a shitty sock that I sent you. But it's yeah. If you just click on that link, it should play right in the browser.
It hasn't come through.
No,
it's not from your file; it's from another one.
Here, I'll just DM it. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing came through. 39. No.
God damn it.
Yeah,
okay.
Nothing.
All right, one sec. This is what happens when you do it on the fly, right?
I know.
Okay, messages. How do I even do a new message? New message at 2021 Gufon. Oh, I have to get verified to DM you.
What?
Yep. Won't even let me DM you unless I verify my account.
I never heard that before.
Yep. Well,
you could always email it.
You know what? Fuck it. Look at the YouTube chat. Everyone go grab a copy.
Oh no, you did that?
Sure did.
Where is it? Not up yet.
Yeah, it's in the YouTube chat. Drive.google.com.
Yeah, I'm in there. Yeah, I don't see it. Nope, hasn't come in. Moonlake said, "Great show, Rich." Do you see that? I don't see it.
I'll post it again.
Maybe it didn't pop up yet. Oh, it should. Maybe 20 seconds.
Just posted it again right under SoCal Squatcher. Hope to see y'all tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and I don't see it there. Oh, you may be.
One of your mods muted me then. That's awesome.
Yes. Let me undo it.
That's
unbelievable. Cool. Why would they do that to you?
Because they probably are friends with Chupacabra.
Well, give me 30 seconds here. And you're not supposed to block the host. I'm going to wind up with no mods after tonight. Everybody's fired. How can they do that? What'd you say? Did you say anything?
I don't know if I said hi.
Damn it. How dare you?
I just posted it again. I don't know if I'm unmuted. It should pop up.
Oh, no, I have to. I don't see you. Hold on. Let me see if you're blocked. I went somewhere else by accident.
Tupa and Panda are cracking up right now, though, because they're like, haha, look what we did. We convinced people to make this difficult by muting him.
Yeah, it was all their idea.
Oh, it definitely was. We can rest assured of that. They're the ones who started this whole King Milkfart's a piece of shit nonsense.
Let's see if you really are blocked. Here we go. And I've got a couple hundred to go through, but...
Oh, it's Dorothy Hawkins. That's right. I was asking her for an example of her accusing me of something before the show started, so she's the one who muted me. That's right.
Blocked you or muted you?
Muted me so that I don't show up in the chat anymore. You were not. Whoever said I was muted from the last stream, that's horseshit. I was talking to Dorothy Hawkins in this very chat. She accused me of something. I asked her for an example, and now I'm not showing up in the chat. Do the math.
Well, here's a King Space Milkfart, Milk F alt. That's not you. I don't think you're going to be in my block section. I think you're just going to be muted.
It's just King_Milkfart. I just posted it right under Michael Boyle saying Dorothy Hawkins hates KMF.
And I told everybody tonight, do not block anybody unless they make a threat or use the N or C word.
Yep. She's a
Nobody should have blocked
person.
you. Well, it's an easy fix. This is why people email me and they're like, you need to get rid of your moderators. I'm like, why? Because they're blocking people for doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no. Guys, you can't be blocking people for nothing. I can't believe that.
Ben, why are you asking Richie to post the link? I'm posting the link in chat, and you and your cohorts muted it.
Yeah. Trying to get it. I'm trying to see if I can do anything on my end. Maybe there is a way I can. Nope, you're not blocked, that's for sure. You're just muted.
That's cool.
It's not cool, bro. Let me see something if I can fix it. I'll have to go all the way to the beginning where your name was.
Here, I'm going to ask someone to post it in the YouTube chat that it'll let me
right.
DM.
Yep. All right, let's see. I'm going to see this here. Hey, by the way, when somebody says Alien Girl seems like a useless co-host, we don't block them or put them in timeout for that. She did not swear, nor did she make a threat. She just gave her opinion.
And I
Unbelievable.
No,
not
okay.
not you. This girl named Molly M said Alien Girl seems like a useless co-host, and one of my moderators muted that.
Well, yeah, she's not here, so I mean, it's a weird thing to bring up.
Oh, Amy's here.
Oh, is she right now?
Oh, yeah. She's been here since the beginning, yeah.
Oh, I had no idea. Any reason she's not coming and saying hey?
Well, it was just you and I.
Okay.
But I mean, I could bring her in if you want.
Nah, it's up to her. Totally up to her.
It's up to me.
That's true.
Just kidding. I'm just joking. I can't even find you in here.
That's rad. That's rad.
This is crazy. I'm so sorry. I am. All right. Well,
I'll just keep. I guess I'll just keep trying to post it. Maybe if I break. Let me see this. If I fuck with the URL, maybe it's getting like an auto filter. Did that come through?
Let me see.
Right under Joshua Panda Cloaca, I posted a drive link.
Nope.
Awesome.
Not showing up, man.
Awesome.
I didn't know you can mute. I thought you could only mute somebody from yourself, not from the whole channel. That's blocking somebody. But you're not banned.
I don't know. I'm at King_Milkfart on YouTube. But yeah, nothing I can do. I mean, I can't DM you the link. I tweeted it and tagged you, but it's not showing up.
Jesus, man.
I asked other people to post it in the chat, but
Do you have an email?
I will say this. Yeah, I have an email. Actually, yeah. Here, I could shoot it over to you in an email. What's
send it to gufonradio@gmail.com.
Gufonradio@gmail. Perfect.
Hey, Jeanette. Jeanette's here. Thank you, Jeanette, for the £5, £5 super dono. Beautiful. Nice to see you. Moonlick, $2.69. Thank you very much. Great show, Rich. Mega Data reveals Kennedy's tale. Mega Data. Huh.
Kennedy's tale.
And then what's this? Ask my super chat, please. King Milkfart, $2. Oh, I guess it was in reference to the one here.
To something. What do they want to ask?
No, we already went through them.
Oh, well, that was easy. Okay, I just emailed you. It's gonna have no subject. It'll come from KingMilkFart@gmail, the Google Drive link.
Okay, let me put it in. I don't know why Dorothy's upset with me. I just saw somebody was. I'm not even going to get into it. Here it is. Must play. No, that's not it. Whoops. Here we go. I went to the wrong email. Here we go. Yep. Here it is.
Cool.
I will bring it
This
over
is
to
Tupa in his spaces, just for context. After he was told to step the fuck down with his baseless accusations on other people, and this was his response to his cronies at his spaces.
bringing it up. I had to do something with it first.
Because he didn't like that.
Here we go. All right, 2-minute clip.
This is healing. This is mental health. This is everything. This is new physics. You don't even fucking know what you're talking about. The community talking about this shit is really important. Tearing it apart is not important. No one gives a fuck about you. You're a nothing. You're a nobody. Lou doesn't know you. No one fucking cares. You're going to be unfollowed by everybody in about fucking 10 minutes because no one fucking cares. If you got a podcast in that shit, you better get right with God. You better get right with yourself. And you better start talking about new shit. What can we do to make this shit better? Don't tear it apart. Don't talk to me about fucking you don't like Linda Moulton Howe. I don't give a fuck. She's old news. Give her props for being there when you weren't and then move on. Stop tearing people apart. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yes.
You want to talk shit about fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson if you want to talk shit. Don't tear down the fucking trailblazers of this community. Don't do it. Don't start criticizing some people and lifting some people up. There's no icons here. You're on your own. Lou Elizondo's not going to be there for you. He told you, get right, act right, treat people right. And when this shit pops off, you'll be in a better position. Clearing the playing field for whatever the fuck you're trying to do in this toxic, crazy way brought hell upon you, and it will continue to. And I will fucking guarantee you that. I swear to God. This shit is street level shit. I know people who fucking died over internet beefs. Don't ever come at me. Don't ever say, you better stop the fuck down. I don't give a fuck, you fucking cuck. I don't give a fuck about you or your goddamn wife. Over in the East Coast, I sat behind.
All right, Godfrey, give me a little
That was, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. Luckily for him, the host cut him off when he was talking about how he was sitting behind me at an event and what he could have done to me, I guess.
You guys live in the same... Oh, it was at an event. Yeah.
At an event in New York, yeah.
So let me ask you then. Because after tonight, they're going to want to talk, and then I'm sure you'll want to reply. But where are we heading with this? I mean, is it possible that you guys can just split apart and never talk about each other again, or do you feel that's their gig and that's what?
Literally the only reason I'm talking about it right now is because you asked me to come on and thank you, by the way. You extended the invite to say my side of the story. And the only reason I have to do that, I feel, is because they are still perpetrating this horseshit.
Okay.
That's about it. I just like... I want to have sex with an alien. I said it. And I think that you all do too. I think that you all do too.
Of course we do. If they look like I think they're going to look, yeah.
But at the end of the day, Tupa is a bigot and a thief. I exposed him. He got really upset. His best friend, and I think there's a little more going on there, Panda, really, really hates it when people attack his daddy. And I genuinely believe he's suffering from amphetamine-induced psychosis, and he needs to actually go get a psychiatric eval, especially after saying that shit he was saying on the show about like Paul Benowitz and Christopher, or was it Christopher or Jonathan Gray? Jonathan Gray was the whistleblower. Christopher Gray's the one who like murdered his dad. I guess he tried linking me with that guy. I don't know anything about that.
What? How? Why?
He brought up Christopher Gray on the episode with you. Yeah, and it was yet again in the midst of like a 4.5 minute rant that had no discernible point. And I mean, I'm not a medical professional, but all right, look, if I can, if you think that I'm working for the government, if you think that I'm working with Lou Elizondo to push some sort of narrative, and you can't even tell me why that is, maybe you should question whether that's true. But above and beyond that, when you start comparing yourself to Paul Benowitz and you start to have friends express to others that they're actually starting to become concerned about the rabbit hole that you're going down, I'm someone who, okay, fuck it. Since I was 14, I've suffered with chronic depression, and I have actively sought mental health treatment for the overwhelming majority of my adult life. And I've had ups and downs, as anyone who has ever struggled with any sort of mental illness or addiction will tell you. And I thank God that during the times where I was at my lowest, I had genuine friends and family who were not afraid to pull me aside and voice their concerns and tell me that that I was sick and I needed to get help. And that saved my life. And to those around Panda who, might be saying, yeah, Milkfart's got a point, but that's not my business. That's not my place.
Mm-hmm.
If you consider him a friend, just don't take that off the table, because you might end up saving his life. And mental illness is not a joke, and it's very common, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. And I'm not saying this to like try to deride the guy. I suffer from it myself. It's not your fault, but it's your responsibility. And when you spend every day of the week up in Twitter spaces till 4 o'clock in the morning popping Adderall, and you're now at the point where you're not just convinced, but you're angry at those who don't believe you, that this asshole who works in Massachusetts is working some sort of government psyop to take down some cartoonish kid wearing a raccoon hat and his buddy Chupacabra. Like, my God, man, like, get your shit in order. Get your priorities in check. Talk to your friends and family. Tell those who genuinely do care about you what your theory is, and judge how they react, not randos on Twitter. And I wish neither of them ill will. Even though all of this shit has transpired, I don't hate them. As much as I feel like I want to hate them, I don't. I think they're sick.
I was kind of just thinking how you felt about that, and you answered it, but I don't. That's a tough thing to say, but I understand. I mean,
it's just, again, that's pure conjecture on my part from personal experience. I'm in no position to be diagnosing anyone. I've been there, and it's okay.
Is that something he admitted? He said, or that he's
no, it's something I've tried to actually have a heart-to-heart with him with, and he was just not having any of it. But I understand him not wanting to have that level of conversation with me, considering the evil monster Dracula I am. So,
when they do their show or come over here, they're gonna say you're saying everything to make yourself look better. But I mean, you did show some things, some evidence to the contrary. But
I'll back up anything that I claim, and if I can't back it up, I'll tell you I can't back it up before I make the claim.
I'd like to see what their evidence is. That's what I want to see.
I sure as shit would too.
Maybe they will do that.
Maybe. Godspeed.
I mean, everybody's saying, "Oh, Rich bought into this. He's totally on KMF's side. He's probably scared of him." As a matter of fact, those thoughts aren't even in my mind. I'm just trying to
scared of what? Scared of what?
I don't know. I'm gonna have a horse's head in my bed tomorrow morning. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I never got that vibe that you were gonna do that. Actually, you're quite nice.
Thanks, man. You too. And I honestly, I don't know what time it is. It's probably getting on, but thank you genuinely for just giving me the time to come on here. Oh, and I meant to say too, what you did when you led with that apology of like, I accused him of something and I was wrong, like right then and there, instantaneously, I have an immense amount of respect for you, because I didn't even prompt you to do that. You just did that in and of itself, and that's beautiful. And I wish everyone did. So,
wow, man, thanks. I always believe in the golden rule, and you try to live my life that way. So thanks for saying that. Look at all the love here at Gufon. That's all we care about. So let's do this. Let's figure it out. Now, do you see you guys ever being friendly with each other? Ever? Can't say never, because I said never to many people.
Yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't put it off of the table. I would need to see an exorbitant amount of evidence to suggest that Chupacabra is no longer a goddamn psychopath.
I don't think he is. Know him though. I don't know.
He seems to lack empathy, but
I'm crazy too, man.
Yeah. No, again, that's and I'll qualify it. Conjecture. Panda, though, I think I've been there, buddy.
Are you fighting with Lou Angeles?
Oh man,
Lou Reviews?
define fighting. Does he like me? No. Do I like him? No.
Yeah, what's up with that relationship? That guy can't be trusted ever, by the way.
No. He's just a massive troll, and he says shit for the sole purpose of irking people. And yeah, he's just made posts making fun of like what I do for a living, working in the plumbing industry. You know, you're just a shit covered plumber. What your opinion doesn't matter. Shit like that. So yeah, we go back and forth, and I say, shut your mouth, fat tits, and stuff like that. And he calls me dickhead and whatever. Yeah.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Just end it with a good jab. But if you could, is there any upside to you being friends with these people, or is it just to squash it and that's that?
Yeah, I mean, I won't spread bullshit about you. And if you don't spread bullshit about me, I would appreciate it. That's about it.
I know what I'm So are you a reactionatory type of person, or are you a because I think you're one of these people who reacts to what people say, and then they say you're the one who started it.
Correct. Absolutely. And that's why, like I said, I'm reacting to them coming on your show. Only reason I'm here is because now I have a reason to, now I got to defend against this horseshit. But
the Anjali horseshit. What happened with that?
What about
Did we already talk about that?
I don't think we did. But yeah, you have questions? Go for it.
Well, I is there some sort of problem you got with her as far as she goes? I mean, what did she do to you? Anything?
Nothing. No.
All right.
She did.
And
nothing
what did you? So what does she say you did to her?
I don't know.
There is something.
What is it? Do you honestly? Do you know?
Dude,
tell me.
I can't. Let me see if there's a. We talked about.
I have heard her in the chat from last show, not last show, but the one where Panda and Tooper on, basically just parroting the same. He was harassing me or whatnot. I don't know when or if that ever happened or what she's referring to. I don't think that. I don't think she's sane. I'll say that.
Oh.
But I mean, I don't have anything against her personally. I don't believe her Mantis Mountain story and Wayne and Trish and all that, but other people do, and that's fine.
She's been, having these things since she was 4, I guess.
I'll tell you what I disagree with, though.
All right.
Lou Angeles. Talk about pure fucking evil. You want to talk about someone who does something that's pure fucking evil. Lou Angeles tweeted her after she made a tweet saying that she was just getting through some stage of her cancer treatment.
Yeah.
And said, why are you going through cancer treatment? Why don't you just have the others heal you? That's just evil. For a human being to say that to another human being, that's just fucking bottom of the barrel evil. So, yeah, reasons like that are why I don't like Lou Angeles.
When it comes to the big C, that's not good at all. No, Lou's dirty. He's everything about that guy you can't trust, because when he quit on everybody last year, and then he said, maybe I'll come back in a couple, 3 months and never. And then he comes back, and then he started Lou Reviews. But he's such a flip-flop and lying sack of shit.
I was supposed to be on the final episode of UCR, but they canceled 10 days before because Lou said, one stipulation, you can't swear. And I said, you can go fuck yourself with that stipulation. He said, then you're not coming on. And I said, okay. And then UCR ended.
So what was the point anyway?
I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah.
Jesus, God almighty. I can't right now for the life of me think of anything else that we can go over that we haven't already talked about. You haven't explained.
I will extend this to you.
All right.
If you have an issue with something that I said or did to you, my DMs are wide open. I promise you we will have a cordial conversation, and I will not threaten you in any way, because I don't threaten people, and I have no need to threaten you. I have nothing against you. But if you want to talk, invitations on the table. If you think I'm an asshole and you want to go about your life independent of that, that's your right as well. No judgment.
It was just the last time that when I had Tupacabra on and Red Panda and Amy, she did mention something about you in the chat room, which is why I don't know what it is, though.
I don't either. Yeah.
But it's all right. Yeah. But I figured you would know you did it.
And I'll say this. Don't think like, oh no, you just got Milkfart on the spot. I'm talking to your listeners. Like, if anyone's listening thinking like Milkfart's trying to dodge this, after the show, if someone knows what she's talking about, send it to me, and I will absolutely address it and give you a response. Like, I'm not avoiding anything. I just genuinely don't know.
How about can you do a 10-minute question and answer?
Absolutely.
All right.
Let's go.
Well, anybody having? I almost forgot because you actually told me beforehand. Yeah. Didn't you tell me you need to do a question and answer or something? Sorry. Does anybody have any questions? If you do, type it in all caps.
Chupacabra says he's dodging after I explained how I'm not dodging, and you can track me down after this if you think I'm dodging.
Heather Birdie, how you doing, Heather Birdie? I know Heather. Good to see you there. All right, let's see what questions come in. There's a 15 to 20 second delay by the time they hear me, so it should start rolling in hopefully now. Anything. And how is he dodging? Yeah, I didn't see a dodge. What is the worst thing Tupa has said? And that comes from, whoops. It jumped
the worst? The worst thing?
Joe. Yeah.
I'll show you the worst thing in my opinion. And it's not a coincidence that he denies that this is him saying it, but I can prove that it is.
Yeah,
he knows what's coming.
Oh, no.
Chupacabra on Reddit. So if I fuck my daughter, I'm just masturbating? He says that's not his Reddit account. Okay. Then why is it the only Chupacabra account on Reddit that Red Panda interacts with and has regularly posted on UFOs?
Oh, it's a coincidence. That's all.
Coincidence, yeah. Go fuck yourself, Tup.
Ouch. Well, that's the worst thing.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. That's the worst thing he said. There's way worse shit in that Discord from other people that he would capitulate, but coming straight from him, that's the worst in my opinion.
I hear that Discord is the place I needed to go to get all the dirt. And I was having a hard time finding anything.
Yeah, you have to search the username and then the little hashtag 4-digit code to pull up all the previous message. But they're all still there. Take a screenshot and just search the, take a screenshot that says a sentence, search like the first 3 words, pull up, and it'll pull up that post with that sentence, and then click on the username. You could do it that way too.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Not true, says Chupacabra. Not true.
Not true. Okay. Well, I just showed proof that it is true.
He said he doesn't have a Reddit account.
I just showed that you do. And if you don't have a Reddit account, then why was the link to the Discord on your home page website the Discord for the Reddit subreddit r/UFOs? If you weren't on Reddit.
Yeah, Chupacabra, this is the other side of the conversation, and it's very difficult to be you right now.
And this is Panda. This is Panda talking to the Reddit account Chupacabra that he says he doesn't have, named Chupacabra69, which is right here.
Wait, I don't understand.
Posting in UFOs.
I don't understand.
r/UFO.
He says you're lying now and involving his kid?
I am.
You are?
When did I involve your kid? See, this is what he does. This is the shit that he does. Here.
It's brilliant, actually.
It's disgusting.
It's
this is exactly what he does.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
This isn't good for he says it's not good for me. So now what's going to happen?
Yeah, now he's gonna attack you, and they're gonna. Oh, believe me, they won't let this go.
You can't do that, Tupa. That's not fair. I'm not siding with anybody.
He's mad. He's gonna.
I'm on the show with him, just like I was agreeing with you.
Tupa, go run to Grandma's house, have some warm cookies and milk, get a tummy rub, and get the fuck over it and be a man.
See, that just proves to me right there what you've been saying. He's making shit up.
Yep.
And did it right here about his kid. So he's trying to get people who's not going to look. They're not going to look. And oh my God, he just said something about his kid. This guy's an asshole. And they don't even know why.
Bingo! For over a year, I've been dealing with this shit, man.
Now I'm going to have to deal with it.
Mazel tov.
That was the rub of having you on. It wasn't you I had to be worried about. It was them or him. I should have listened to myself. I said, why am I doing this? What is in it for me? And I said, views. And I said, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. I was like, this is interesting. I like interesting. But
yeah.
we here at Gufon, we stayed away from. Oh, I forgot about the questions. Hold on. Let's just get the questions here.
Go for it.
I'm sorry. I don't want to make it about me. Tupa caught with his pants down. Chupacabra hates KMF because KMF exposed Chupacabra for the Bigfoot. Oh, the bigot. POS he is. I accidentally said that.
Bigfoot
this
the
is
bigot. That's
great
terrifying.
This is great for Gufon to clear out these annoying people. All right. Question. Joe, again, question, Rich, does Tupa... Hey, can't say that. I can't repeat that, but he does not. I don't know. You asked. Watch Tupa and his cult members attack you next. I hope
100%.
That's just not right.
They'll double down on me, but they'll spread a little under your plate, trust.
But I mean, when I was sitting there shaking my head in agreement with them, you might have been mad at me saying he just doesn't heard my side yet.
Exactly.
Doesn't know. Right.
And I said, I'll get my time to explain why everything they're saying is horseshit and they're providing no evidence. And that's exactly what happened. And I manned up and got the fuck over it. Now Tupa needs to do that too.
If they're going to do anything, it's already been done to me. Everything about me's out there on the internet. You want to dox?
Sorry. You're not in any danger or like these guys are absolute pussies. They will not do anything. They might call your work if they can get a hold of the work phone number and call you a rapist or whatever. But I mean, that's about it.
Man.
Yeah.
Yes. Hold on. Let me see. Why did you attack alien scientist?
Who, me?
Yeah. That was a question that just came in.
What was the attack?
I don't know.
Well, then what the shit?
I don't know.
Like, fuck's sakes.
Well, that's what it said. Do you know alien scientist Jeremy Riss?
Jeremy Riss. No, I know of him. I do not know him personally. I don't think he's a very good guy. Have I said something about him? Let me check. Or this would be a lot easier if you could just tell me what you're asking about, bro. Whoever asked that question. Like, for fuck's sake. Leaving me guessing.
Hopefully they'll reply. Oh, wait. It says he posted all his criminal past.
You
posted his criminal past. I don't know where.
Where did I do that?
Where did he do that? I'm waiting for the reply. Including that Jeremy went to jail.
Okay.
And that's how I learned about it. That's what they say.
So was there a thread where people were talking about Jeremy going to jail and I said, yeah, Jeremy went to jail?
That's possible.
Is that what's going on? I don't know.
It says on Twitter. It says on Twitter, hey, person who's asking that, do you have a link to that stuff? Anyway, we'll see what happens. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. But
did I attack Jeremy Reyes? I'll say this. Maybe. I don't know. Can I think of a reason right now why I have a beef with him? No.
Here we go. Let's see. No, he posted an article. You posted an article.
Okay.
That's
when?
What they're saying. Do you know when?
So it's an attack to cite a news article? Is that what you're saying?
We'll find out.
Okay, I hope.
Tupa left the chat.
Aw, poor baby.
Oh, that's sad. Yep, I'll try to have everybody again. Yep. Who's listening? No other questions for Man of the Hour, huh? Everybody's scared. What does this person say? Ufology SWAT says, KingMilkFart, having an opinion is not an attack. RPK making a whole account to harass people is an attack. What does that mean?
Oh, he made that KingMilkFart harassment archive account.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And it archives shockingly little KingMilkFart harassment, by the way.
Wait, say that again?
It archives a shockingly small amount of KingMilkFart's harassment, given its title.
Yeah. Oh, this is funny. Yeah, true, ufology SWAT. Criminal records are public information, you dummies. Don't do crimes if you don't want it known.
Yeah. And by the way, if anyone wants to run a criminal background check on me, go for it. I don't care.
What's this, Joe? Rich, will you ever apologize publicly for I guess I know what this is going to be. Let's see. Question. I guess he didn't finish it. Question, Joe. Please provide evidence that King Milkfart harassment is RPK.
Sure.
You can do that?
Yes.
That's cool.
I don't make claims I can't back up.
I should have thought of that. This is funny.
I just gotta find the right screenshot here. That's
Thank you, Ben.
Panda. There we are. Panda.
Alexander, thank you very much. I almost forgot. $2 for Truthology for Ufology. Appreciate it, buddy. $2.
So that one's funny. That's just the one that I thought was funny because that's him crying, saying that he doesn't have the evidence to back up his claims. Because the hate group remotely accessed his phone and deleted videos. Because that's not, that's not schizophrenia.
Also, this is on there. I'm pretty sure the hate group is remotely accessing my phone, deleting videos I had recorded. Yeah. Well, that happens.
Oh, okay. I guess.
Never happened to me. Out of all the haters, I've never had that happen yet.
Yeah, and then here's a little like I said, I had. Here's Panda.
All right.
He consistently spells weird. W-I-E-R-D.
Okay. Uh-oh.
W-I-E-R-D. And I don't think, and here's a second example of him misspelling it, by the way. Like if you search the misspelling of weird under Panda and then under this account,
it pulls it up.
It pulls out the exact same sentence structures. And if you search each other, he also always misspells the word each other. He thinks it's one word. Both accounts do it religiously.
That's crazy. That's him.
Yep.
There's no way it can't be.
Who else has a problem with me? It's just him and Tupa.
Yeah.
So
is it really? That's it?
Yeah. And their followers who are convinced that they should have a problem with me for some reason that they can't actually articulate.
So are you getting attacked all the time, like every day from their followers and them, or no?
No, I get blocked and I get people constantly messaging me, telling me that, hey, do you know why this person just blocked me and my answer is always, yeah, because you've just followed me. That's about it. But no, the worst thing that they've done to me is probably that email and phone call that Panda put into my work. No, I'm not worried about it. I just all I ask for the community or anyone who hears any sort of accusation is, wow, someone's going to accuse me or anybody else of something, say, hey, can you show me an example? And just like I had it out with Dorothy in the live chat before she muted me, right when this thing started, she said, King Milkfart is known for harassing multiple people. I said, can you post one example? She said, the King Milkfart harassment archive has multiple examples. I said, well, then posting one should be extremely simple for you to do. And then she muted me. If someone accuses you or anyone else of something, and they cannot even show you one example to back up what they're talking about, they're probably lying.
I know. They are.
It's that simple.
That's how easy it is. Yeah, I know, man. I'm sorry. I know.
Nah, it's all good.
And I'm like a huge Dorothy fan. Dorothy's one of my favorite people of all time. Shelly is too. Shelly, what are you saying? King Milkfart
Dorothy.
is childish.
Dorothy, I don't hate you. I don't know you. If you want to wipe this slate and start from square one and have a one-on-one conversation sometime, hit me up on Twitter. My DMs are always open. I have no ill will against you.
That is actually a very nice thing to say. Yeah, nice invitation. And this person here, Shelly, saying it's childish and this is below you. How is this below me? Why would it be below me to talk about something that's happening in our community here? I don't get it. But Shelly, thank you for your comment, though. Glenn Croy throwing down some dough. $10 total. More dots and balloons, please, Richie. Hey, the rest of the week's already planned out. Yeah, people don't like drama. You know why? You know why. I mean, but we've had so much here that I vowed never to bring drama here, and I did. But I didn't think it would be bad. I didn't think it would be like people were saying. I figured you would be civil. They were civil, and that's it. So I don't know what's so bad about talking about this. Every single day we talk about fucking UFOs and aliens. Sorry, I'm sorry. I just had to get that out. 6 nights of... All right. So, any questions left for anybody? We got 2 minutes here. 1 minute. No minutes. Wait, what is this? Beverly Holmes actually posted pictures of guns and threats. Please
Oh,
ask
yeah.
Joe to... What's this?
Thank you. Yeah, that B person who I believe was in that first recording you played. She says I doxed her. I did not dox her, actually. I filed a police report against her because she threatened my life and flashed guns at me.
What?
Yeah. One sec here.
All right.
This was on Twitter. That's her sock account. If you want me to prove that that's her sock account, I can do so because she posts a selfie from that sock account. But if you want me to do it, just know that I will be posting her face because obviously that's the selfie.
Pull this up here now. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yes, replying to King Milkfart and UFO Helpline. Betty and Barry, my favorite keepsakes, ceremony for old times. I mean, it's kind of deal. They don't see any action. Damn, I love America. So what's wrong with this?
This was after I told her she was crazy and to stop hopping on sock accounts to get around the block. And then she responds with, by the way, here, Betty and Barty, my 2 guns.
Oh, I see.
Where you can see the fucking serial number.
Right.
which I then did take to the police and filed a report. So if she is complaining about the cops visiting her, B, that was me. You bet your ass I fucking called that shit in. You crazy
because you're
fucking crazy person.
Because you're showing this as a threat to you.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Meet my
flash
friends.
Guns on fucking. Oh, there's a second one. I forgot about that one. Why are you showing me that shit?
Wait, open that up again.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I didn't have. I had the screen down.
And then, sorry, I got to. Oh, actually, I can mop that down. And then here's her from the same account, just showing pictures of her family for some reason.
Okay.
And then turned around and said, I doxed her family.
So where was this supposed dox? This
is her account posting photos that she claims is her own family, which I can't even verify because I don't know who these people are.
Okay, so
but
that's it, right?
That's
There's
her.
No.
That's That's B. They're all part of this weird little cute cultish gross group that used to hang out on the Discord, and now they jerk each other off in Twitter Spaces. And they get mad that Tupa got exposed and their Discord got exposed, and everyone can see what hateful bigots they are. They don't like it.
I don't like what I saw tonight by Tupa doing what he did. And if you want to fuck with me over that, because you're saying he said something about a kid or whatever, and that's not even close to what happened.
It never
Everybody here was a witness to it. 200 people and the thousands that'll watch this will see that you made that shit up on the spot.
Except he believes it.
He has to, because he's got to sell it to his fans.
And that's why I think he's a psychopath.
Now I'm mad.
Because he actually does believe it. Exactly.
I'm mad. That bothers me that he did that during the fucking show while we're trying to figure out who's the bad guy here. And he pointed the finger at himself. This King Milkfart Joe is doing everything he can to be as honest as possible, saying and proving without a shadow of a doubt some of the things that they're saying are absolutely false. I've been through it. Of course, I'm going to have a little empathy towards the person who's going through it. And you know what? Now I saw it, and I don't like it. And
I'd be willing to bet. I'd be willing to bet, Rich, that had they presented evidence to back up a goddamn thing that they said, you would have no reason. Exactly.
I'd be just as mad as you at you.
Boom. And rightfully so.
So now he's saying, great show. Don't be condescending. I can tell a condescending text when I see one.
He's such a psychopathic little dick.
I like him, though. I think he treated me with respect, and I don't. But look, we're just starting. I think this is just the beginning of our process.
Man, I hope we don't make this into a mini series. But if you want me to come back and clarify anything at any time, like always, I got no problem doing that or talking to anyone for that matter.
How bad could it be having you all on at the same time? If I moderated you guys, made everybody be respectful, tried best I can, would you be open to coming on with
1,000%? I'll tell you this. My only stipulation would be that neither Tupa nor Panda get to talk while I'm talking, just as I will not be allowed to talk while they're talking.
There will be rules.
And we will be given the equal amount of airtime.
I like that.
Down to the T. I will be shocked if they agree to it.
I wouldn't be. But let's see. All right, let's see what happens. I hope they do come on. And you know them a little more than I do. So I can't say thank you enough for coming on. Unfortunately, we ran right up to the end. I didn't think we would go this long. But, man, you know, I don't know if the jury's still out on you, bro. I don't think you're a bad guy. I haven't seen it. I know. Actually, I'm just trying to be nice for those two over there because I don't want them pissed off. But no, seriously, we'll see what they say next, if anything at all. I'm sure they'll say it either here or in space. They may never come back here. I don't know, but
we'll see.
Well, obviously you're on X, Twitter.
Yeah, anyone can reach out to me at any time. DM, hit me up. I don't really hate anybody, and if you hate me, I would love to know why, because I would be happy to explain why you're wrong. Or if you're not wrong, I would be happy to apologize.
Right. And I want to see evidence. I don't want any of this just talking. Bring the evidence if you're going to prove something. Man, that's it. Thank you. I'm sorry you are having issues. I hope they clear up. And I know.
Fine. I'm going to go make a big fucking linguine right now. Probably have a diarrhea, call it a night.
It sounds like a great time.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for your time. I wish you the best. Happy holidays if I don't see you again, but it's coming up quick. So thanks again for coming on, man.
You got it, man. Have a good one.
You too. King Milkfart, everybody. That was amazing. And I don't even know what to say after that. That was really wild. Only because he proved some of the things that were being spoken about him weren't true. And especially the stuff he just showed. Guns and ammo lady. You know, you can't make threats like that, even if they're innocuous or is that a word? Is that the right word? You know, whatever. Trying to act smart. You know, even if it's very mildly offensive, you can't be doing that shit. And when people are going to pull out guns and say, hey, it's Betty and Barney, and you're being attacked by people and you know you're not doing anything wrong. Now, I know Tupa and Red Panda, and I feel bad that you're mad at me. And I understand, and I can't be mad at you for being mad at me. But I need explanations to think otherwise, because I think the guy presented himself with pretty good evidence to the contrary of what's being spoken about him. And anytime he has asked for evidence, it's the same thing we go through here with our haters. Show me the evidence. Show me I hoaxed something. Show me Third Phase of Moon hoaxed something. Don't just say it. Saying it doesn't make it so. I know people on that side of ufology like to just say shit and then it just magically happens. It's real. It really happened. Because I said it. We got to get away from that. We need more critical thinking. We need to get away from this stupid, this is nothing. Just drop it. From this point on, Tupa, Red Panda, and everybody else, King Milkfart, I know how you feel. You would never say another word if you didn't have to, but you got to defend yourself sometimes. And they feel that way. I don't know why, but they have their reasons. I think you guys need to do this. Just forget about what, you know what the best advice was ever given? It was this guy, Michael something. He's on a History Channel a lot. And I had him as a guest when we first started Gufon. And he told me this and it sank in. It took a year, maybe 2 years for it to sink in, but I always thought about what he told me. And he said, what do you care what they think? You're not going to change their minds. No. So why are you bitching at them? Why are you giving them your energy? Because they're accusing, let them accuse you. It's already out there. By you going there and giving them the energy, it just empowers them. You're wasting your time with negativity. And you guys know I didn't want any drama here anymore. We did the best we can, even though I like poking the bear because it's hard to retrain an old dog. Let me tell you that. I'm still me. Deep down under the trying to be a nice guy. I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow night. If you want to give Red Panda, Jesus, King Milkfart Panda Tupa, I don't know where I am. Am I in Transylvania or am I on Earth? Anyway, thanks for coming on. Tupacabra, Red Panda, Amy, last week. And this week, it was great having you on, Joe, King Milkfart. Whether or not we'll have a part 3, if there's a part 3, there's going to be a part 4. I'd like to have part 3 before Christmas if we could. But don't attack me. I'm just a messenger, and I believe what I believe at the time I'm hearing it. It's hard for me not to believe evidence when it's right in front of my face. And then to have that happen. No. I'm getting worked up. All right, what do we got going on tomorrow? What do we got? Oh, and before we go, because a lot of people are new here tonight, I noticed. Thank you, by the way, for hanging out. I got to play this. Just a reminder. Oh, you
mission they gave me in the first place. I didn't ask for it. I'm not a UFO guy. I'm not a ufologist. I never have been. I never will be. I'm a counterterrorism and counterespionage guy. I do counterintelligence, counterinsurgencies. That's what I do. And it just so happens that in 2008, I was asked to apply those same skill sets into the UFO
community. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight and hanging out here at Gufon. We'll be back tomorrow. We have got this for you. Where is it? What are we doing? Tomorrow's a good show. I like tomorrow. Here's tomorrow. Tomorrow, I believe we're doing this, right? Isn't this tomorrow's show? Or no, it's not tomorrow's show, you yodel. It's this show. Here it is. That's Wednesday's show. Here's tomorrow. Tomorrow, Arrow, the biggest lie, no transparency. Tomorrow, right here. Hide that chat. Get out of there. So Arrow is a joke. The biggest lie since 2022, actually June of 2022. So we'll be back tomorrow to talk about Arrow. Wednesday, we're going to talk about that other shit I just showed. And then Thursday, I got some other stuff. I've already got the shows planned out all the way through Friday. I know. Getting ahead of myself. And I want to apologize for Dorothy for jumping the gun with my knee-jerk reaction. I unmodded you, and that was very wrong of me. I apologize. I love you, big sister. I mean, I'm just trying my best. I'm sorry. I got scared. But thank you for being you and accepting me for who I am and all my faults. If you do. Do you? You love me, Dorothy. And what do we do here every single night? No, we don't have guests. No, we laugh every night, but we do truthology for ufology. For you. All right, let's get the health out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. Don't forget Amy in the morning on Alien Girl 111, Nikki Starchild at 7 a.m. You get it 12 hours apart. You get Nikki in the morning on AG 111, and you get G at night at 7 p.m. We'll take care of your UFO needs. I promise. Yeah, for the most part. All right, have a great night. Be good. Love yourself, and Alien bless.
just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.
Warning. Control life. Warning. Warning. Failure. Control life. Warning.
Unidentified flying object.